Coming to you live from a waterfall that we chased instead of sticking to the lakes and the rivers that we're used to. It's Good Morning Moonbase with your host, James Turner.
Ahoy, hoy. Hey, everybody, welcome to Good Morning Moonbase here on the mighty Loading Ready Run Network. I hope you're all doing well this morning. We got a great show for you planned, mostly. I enjoyed the TLC reference this morning, Ben.
Yeah, I don't know if you could tell from like the beginning of when you guys walked in. I've been on like a big like 80s music kick. At 80, basically anything before 2000 has been on my current shuffle right now.
When music used to be good.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope you're all doing well. Before we welcome in our wonderful guests, I just want to thank all of you for supporting everything that we do here, especially over at the Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. We could not do all of this without your support over there. So, hey, if you've got a couple bucks a month to spare, we'd really appreciate if you head over there and supported us thusly. You can also do so here on Twitch via subs or bits, or you can become a member on one of our many YouTube channels, or you can go over to store.loadingreadyrun.com to buy merchandise with the dollary dues in your wallet, as Ben tends to say.
I do say that.
You do say that.
Yeah.
Today on the show, it's Nelson.
On behalf of Millennial Dads, did TLC write that, or is that one of those covers where like the second version was actually more important?
Oh, I don't know.
Hold on.
There's a few songs like
that
where I'm like,
I think the more I don't know if it's a cover. I could see it having not been written by the members of TLC.
That's different.
And it could have been written by somebody else.
Yeah,
but you're saying maybe it's a cover.
Like if Jack White writes a song and then gives it to, I don't know, the Killers to play or whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of still that's not the same as what I'm saying.
Yeah,
was there like a produced version of Waterfalls from like the 60s that was like a bit of a hit?
Not that I can see anywhere.
Okay, that's fine. I'm thinking of something else. For some reason, that song, it's probably because it's such a timeless classic.
It is that's a song of a generation.
No
there.
shade, yeah,
right.
Sure.
Are you thinking about the song that very much at this point belongs 100% to Johnny Cash, i.e. Hurt?
That's it. That's an example, right? That's a good example. The other one I think of is, so for me, I really preferred Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah, but a lot of people like the original too. So that's kind of like
Buckley's is really good.
Yeah.
It's a really good track.
Yeah. Anyways, no shade to Left Eye or Chili.
Wow, I couldn't have pulled those names out of my.
I didn't. I got Raul Julia's got me.
No, okay.
Brought my spectacles this morning.
Damn.
I think I would remember Left Eye.
I probably would remember. If somebody came up to me and was like, quickly name
the members of TLC.
Name the members of TLC, I'd probably be able to say Left Eye.
You're like T, left eye, and C. You're like,
yeah.
That is the correct answer.
Yeah.
10 points for Loading Ready Run. Yeah.
You got it.
That'd be a fun game. It was like we pick groups with members that all have like homonyms or whatever. Can you name the members of the Beastie Boys?
We got Ad Rock. We got, oh my God.
Okay, you can name the dead one. Good.
Yeah, I can name Adam. God, what are the other guys' names?
Who's the DJ again?
Mike. But it's like MC.
Right.
No, MCA, Ad Rock, and.
Right, MCA, Ad Rock, and.
MCA is the one who's dead.
Yeah.
Ad Rock's alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mike D.
Oh, Mike. Yeah, that
they
sounds
all
right.
just Mike and Adam.
Right?
Are they only allowed to have one of those names?
I think that sounds right.
Okay.
MCA, Ad Rock, and Mike D. I think. God.
All right.
See, here we go.
Wiggly coming out with any members of U2 except Bono and Edge. There are no other members of U2. You silly fool.
Wait. Who plays drums?
I probably would have forgotten about Edge.
Bass?
You would have forgotten about it. I mean, you know what? That's fair.
Nah,
it's not fair. I think it's okay to forget about Edge. You don't forget about Dre. You can forget about Edge.
It's hard to forget it's easier to remember someone if they also have a band name just for himself. Like who plays bass for the Red Hot Chili Poppers?
Chili Poppers. That's Flea, isn't
Flea.
it? Flea is the bassist.
Flea plays bass, but who plays drums?
Chad.
Oh, damn. Okay, I wouldn't have got that. No. Nope.
Yeah, I do know the I mean, yeah,
Nice.
I know. Yeah, like Anthony, Chad, Flea. I can't name anybody else in that band though.
Can't name the guitar player.
That's pretty good.
No. Yeah, Will Ferrell. Yes, Will Ferrell.
Nice.
I think that's why so many people know Chad Smith too. Was there was like a big thing. There was a cultural zeitgeist for a while where the two would replace each other on like SNL and stuff like that.
Yeah, so there's that bit which helps. I also am a big fan of a YouTube channel called Drumeo.
Oh.
Which is literally it's just a drum-based YouTube channel. They're actually based out of Vancouver, which is wild. They're huge, millions of subs. And they do a thing with famous drummers where they bring them in. They'll find a song that they've never heard before, where they've removed the drum track, right? And they'll be like, "Wait, have you heard this song?" "Yes, I have." "Okay, move on to the next one. What about this one?" And they're like, "No, I don't know what this is." And they're like, "Great, here's the full song, sans the drum part."
And then they get
now
them to
you
play
need
drums.
to make up the drum part.
Okay, maybe I've seen some clips of this because I've definitely seen that activity on TikTok.
Yeah, and so the drummer of the Chili Peppers has been featured on that channel a lot over the years, which is a big reason why I know his name, to be honest. But yeah, if you have not watched anything from Drumeo, I highly recommend it. There was one a couple weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago now, with Instagram influencer drummer who did a Who song, which was really good. Really recommend go and check it out, that channel. If you're all into music, it's a really fun channel.
I think a great first watch for it, if you're trying to get like you want to see like massive technical expertise, is they brought the drummer from Megadeth on.
Yep.
And he had never heard Mr. Brightside before in his life.
Yep.
And he just like reinvented the song.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Nice.
It was incredible.
And he recently, like literally within the last couple, that video is a few years old now. I think like within the last 6 months, he released a video on his own channel doing it again, but in a much more polished version.
Right, yeah.
If you have not seen that and you have seen the original, definitely go seek it out because it's very cool. Yeah, I like drums. Drums are cool.
The drum karaoke idea sounds pretty cool too. It's like it's clever and it gets the audience thinking about music in a way that they don't typically. Right?
Yeah, it definitely
most
makes
people don't usually try to figure out what the drums are doing for the song, right?
Yeah, the drums are really interesting because they are the part of the song that nobody is your average music listener is not paying attention to the drums. And I would argue that you probably shouldn't be, right? Like I argue that they should kind of exist in the background.
Yeah.
And certainly during a drum solo or maybe like certain fills on very popular songs over the years you're aware of. But most of the time they're just they're keeping the band together, right? They are the backbone, right?
There's this quote attributed to Mozart that's like, how many lines of music can you hear at the same time? And he said 1.5. And like thinking of the drums as like a half of a line of music. Obviously drummers, like especially the way that we've like, used the like influence from, the invention of the kid into rock music and stuff. Like they have a lot of work. Like they use all of their limbs and they do a lot of stuff and they make a lot of sounds.
Yeah.
But we're getting them to perform these like percussive cells, like these repetitive textures that we put melody and harmony on top of, right? And so it's supposed to, when they're doing their job correctly, it's supposed to be like this thing that you can listen for if you want to, but otherwise it slips away.
It kind of just fades into the background.
It's the texture, it's the background, exactly. So like, then when you realize like, oh, if they change that background, it completely changes the foreground, it changes the whole song, right? But you're not used to that.
Yeah.
You're used to being served like, okay, here's what the background drums are going to do. You hear it for the first few seconds of the song, and then you're like, okay, I'll listen to the other parts.
Yeah.
But then it's a really neat listening experience.
And that's what I really love about the Drumeo channel and the sort of the drum improv and stuff like that is that I feel like if you did it for, say, like the lead guitar, you'd be very much fundamentally changing the entire feeling of the song. Whereas if you change the drums, because so many people just kind of let the drums fall into the background, it still just works, right? Like, it still feels like that song. Whereas I think if you replace most anything else, it wouldn't work as well. Which is, again, why I love that channel and why I love watching these incredible drummers come in and just make up a brand new drum part for a song that has a very, like it has a drum part.
Right.
And if you're watching a video where you are very familiar with the original, it's really fun to see what these drummers do when they're going in completely blind. Right. It's really fun. I really like it.
No, cool stuff.
Yeah. So I highly recommend checking out Drumeo if you have not. I've almost certainly talked about it on this program before because it is one of my favorite channels. So go check it out.
Yeah. If Drumeo keeps going long enough, maybe like the next generation, there'll be a like famous drummer who hasn't heard In the Air Tonight, and then they can come on like episode 1000 or something and be like, here's what I would have done.
The one of the more recent ones was I can't remember who she drums for, but she was doing Du Hast.
Okay. Also pretty
which is just like it's a very simple drum part.
But it's pretty core to
the
song's identity is drum machine.
It's a drum in the back, but it's very fun to listen to what she does. And then what they do is they make them listen, of course, to the original
and get the reaction.
And then they're like, oh, I see why they would do that here. Or, oh, this is just the simple like 4 on the floor thing. Or, oh, I overused the crash or whatever, right? Sure. Where they're like, oh, I almost did that. I don't know. I love the channel. I think it's really good. So
nice.
How are you, Nelson? What's new? What's going on?
Doing good. Driving a vehicle in Victoria lately, there's like more and more 30-kilometer-an-hour zones. Like this week, it's spring break. Specifically, actually, top of the morning to you, James. We're meeting right now on Twitch
the 17th
TV. 17th of March,
which is St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Pat's.
You got green.
Yeah. Do you have any green on you?
I got my socks. Does that count?
That does actually look green to me.
And then I got the Pride shirt on, which does have some green, but I'm not going to lie. I did not realize what day it was until you mentioned it when I sat down.
It's okay. The LRR Pride shirt has many purposes, and one of them is saving you from pinches on St. Patrick's Day.
That's
good enough.
Pinches. All right, all right.
If you're repping the LRR Pride shirt, I feel like you don't deserve to be further abused. But yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I'm taking my kids to spring break camp, and it's further away from in town than their school, and so I'm driving the car this week, and just like there's all these 30-kilometer-an-hour zones, and it's just like, the price of community is inconvenience, and the price of like a safe bikeable town is being able to like drive as if the roads were meant for you or whatever, and it's just kind of like, it's frustrating, but at the same time. It's nice. It's nice that we all get to share this, but it also is like, if you've lived here for 30 years or whatever,
it is
driving around town is not like it was in the 90s.
So it's interesting. Like obviously my old job when I was installing for my dad,
right?
An enormous part of that job is just driving, right?
Yeah. You just
like normally an average day for me back then would be like 4 installs over the course of like 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. Right?
And each one has to do at least one trip back to base and then to the site.
No, generally I can load up in the morning and go out. But like I'll load up in the morning. I'll go down to the Rock Bay area. I'd load up and then I'd drive out to Esquimalt. Right. And then I'd drive back into town. Then I'd go out to somewhere in Saanich or Oak Bay or wherever. And so I'd be driving all over town.
Right.
So I'm very accustomed to driving in Victoria, very accustomed to traffic flow and stuff like that. But I stopped doing that, almost 10 years ago now.
Yeah, you've been like
I've been here for a very long time. And this city driving has changed so much.
Yeah.
Bike lanes everywhere, which I love.
Yep.
I am very pro bike lanes. I'm not going to be one of those stupid damn boomers who complain about their bike lanes.
Good.
I also love the bike lanes. Yeah.
They're fantastic. Are they annoying as a driver sometimes? Absolutely.
It's just the new reality.
Yeah.
like we took it for granted. We had great roads to drive on that we could drive fast with our cars.
Yeah.
And we've traded that in for like a better future for everybody,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. And then obviously, a lot of the residential side streets that you shouldn't have been going more than 30 kilometers on anyways, are now 30 kilometers. So like, I imagine that if I was still installing, like I had a perfect, like I knew exactly that if I was driving from point A to point B at whatever time of the day it was, I knew exactly how long that was going to take.
Yeah.
Like more or less, like I knew
mean.
like this, I'm going to be
within
there
like 2 minutes or something.
within like sometimes within the minute.
Right.
Like sometimes it's going to be like, I know that if I leave right now, I will be there in 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think that's necessarily possible anymore, but I guarantee you that 7-minute drive is now probably a 10-minute drive.
Oh yeah.
Based on what's happened in the city. So I'm kind of okay that I don't drive a lot for my job anymore.
Right. You got out at a good time.
I did get out at a good time.
I was driving around for work, just like in town, just inside downtown Victoria when I worked at the Royal Scott Hotel for like a year after college, and I would drive like the guests to wherever stuff they want to do. Every now and then there was a like, we're going to take the guests to the airport or the ferry. That was like if they were friends with the owner or something, or like some weird mitigating circumstance happened. But usually it was just like, we're taking you to tea, we're taking you to the Empress, we're taking you to the Craigdale Castle or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing where like you could kind of like radio back to base and be like, yeah, I'll be there in like 5 minutes or whatever. Now it's like, well, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'll get back when I get back.
Yeah, I'll
right?
see you when I get
Who
there.
knows how long it takes to get from one end of downtown Victoria to the other.
Oh,
not as fast as walking. Yeah.
God, yeah. I mean, with the construction and the bike lanes and the speed limits, and it's a lot different now.
Yeah. So whereas I've kind of left behind the like diapers era of my millennial dadsmanship, I'm in kind of firmly the like drive my kid to soccer practice. Like, I'm there. I'm the chauffeur. That's the reason I started talking about this. The like, what's up with Nelly? It's like, well, I take my kids places a lot.
So so as a non-kid haver, I don't really know much about how spring break works anymore. 2 weeks? 1 week?
It's 2 weeks now.
2 weeks.
It wasn't 2 weeks.
It
when
was
we were in
not
school,
2
was
weeks.
it?
No,
right?
We got a week and we liked it.
Yeah, and the teachers got paid more.
Yeah,
Sorry.
probably. Yeah. God, 2 weeks.
Yes, 2 weeks. So there, I have mine in camps both weeks, so that Kendall and I both work and stuff.
Yeah.
And this week they get to spend a bunch of time with marine animals, which is kind of cool. Like they're learning about coastal tide pool stuff and like barnacles and
are they in the
sea
same?
cucumbers.
They're in the same camp.
Yeah,
together?
they're in the same camp. And then next week they're skateboarding.
Oh hell yeah!
So hopefully it doesn't rain a ton next week. This week the rain's fine.
Yeah,
they can rain on their tide pool. That doesn't matter.
And what's like a summer camp look like? Is it like Monday to Friday, like 9 to 3?
It varies.
What
is
it?
It varies. So the one they're in this week is like a half day. It's like 9 to 12:30, and then the one they're in next week is like 9 to 4. So it's actually longer than
skateboarding. Wow,
yeah.
They're gonna be tired when they get home. That's great.
Yeah, well, I might pick them up early some days or whatever. Yeah, the ones the city and Saanich and Esquimalt and stuff do. They tend to be like the summer camp length is like longer than school. Like it usually goes until when like after school care is kind of wrapping up or whatever. So it's like a full can kind of gel with your work day or whatever. Yeah. So next week, watch out. Might be extra Coach Nelly streams.
Hell yeah. Kids are away. Mom's at work.
Exactly.
Nelly streams.
Extra hour.
What are you gonna stream?
Slay the Spire 2.
Slay the Spire 2.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire. That's the other thing that's up with me is losing at Slay the Spire 2. Looking over at Adam and Serge's channel, be like, oh, that number next to their A has like 2 digits.
Have I ever told you about the spring camps I want to do for adults?
No, but that's starting to be a thing. Like there's people running those.
Yeah,
summer camps for adults.
That's
it's
what
happening.
I want to do. Yeah,
yeah, that's your next career.
That's
move?
I think that could be kind of fun. Buy a big van.
Yeah,
that can comfortably seat like 6 to 8 adults.
Okay,
and then just come up with fun activities for us to do, and they don't have to think about anything.
Sure,
like they just sign up. Like it's just like you're an adult, you're grown up.
Your wife drops you off.
His wife drops you off. You know that you're signing up for just whatever the hell I want to do, right? And you'll deal with it. There's no complaining. And if you want to go home, you're an adult, you can do that, but you've already given me the money.
Right.
So like, we can go for, a nice coffee or go hang out at the record shop or, go to the museum or I drive them up to the Malahat Skywalk thing. Have you been up there?
I have, and actually, I just saw this morning. My wife shared a ad on social media with me that they're going to install one of those cubes of glass, like held up by steel or something, on the edge of the top.
Oh, so you can like walk out?
Yeah, so you can walk out and look down, like look the like
even...
the it's. Did the Grand Canyon do it first? I don't know, but yeah, like the idea of like the glass viewing port area.
The idea of comparing the Malahat Skywalk to the Grand Canyon is quite hilarious. So.
I'm not saying the Malahat Skywalk is the Grand Canyon,
no.
although honestly, they are just both beautiful, like
it is a very
geographical
cool spot.
structures. Like I don't know if like the Grand Canyon is. I've been there. I don't know if it's like prettier than the Malahat Summit.
That's
I don't
true.
know. Like
No, I mean, it's different.
It's more different. It is more different.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very pretty.
more
Up there.
unique
Ben, have you been up to the Skywalk before?
No, I keep wanting to, but it's like if I do something outside, it's usually a thing that I want to do with my dog.
Yeah,
That's
I was
fair.
just gonna
You
say.
know? And like I would not bring Remy up to this bridge in the sky.
I don't know if he's allowed.
Yeah,
or
I don't.
not.
I don't even know if you can take your dog up
it
there.
It makes sense, and yeah, so I just
You'd
never
think
really
that you're welcome to take your dog for the walk to the Skywalk, because like when you go, you like park your car and you pay a ticket price, and then like most of the time you spend is like walking from the parking lot to the thing and back.
Yeah.
But maybe if you went as a couple, one of you could stay with Remy at the bottom while you each take turns going to the top. I don't know. Yeah, I totally get that though. I had my kid to go with, so it's like
maybe that's
kind of alternate doing.
It could
things.
be a fun pre-record at some point. Is Loading Ready Run does all the like really touristy crap around Victoria.
Right. I've still never been to Miniature World. Actually, did I miss my chance? Does Miniature World still exist?
Miniature World's still there.
I never went to Undersea Gardens.
What about the? You missed that.
I was gonna say I've never been to the Bug Zoo.
I was gonna say you've been to the Bug Zoo.
Sweet. Okay, I have been to the Bug Zoo because my kids found out about the Bug Zoo and were really into it. So I've been to the Bug Zoo like 5 times.
It's one of my favorite. I need to stop going to the Victoria subreddit. It pisses me off more than it brings me any joy. It's just a bunch of people who don't live here complaining about Victoria.
Right.
But my favorite thing, the favorite meme and ongoing joke is if anybody ever asks, hey, what should I do in Victoria? The top 10 comments will all be go to the Bug Zoo.
Okay.
Because it's just this thing that people seem to genuinely love because it's exactly what it is on the name tag, right? It's a zoo with bugs.
Yeah, not every town I'm sure has a bug zoo, and like sure there's other things that you could see here that are like more related to Victoria and its history or something. But like, do you know about leafcutter ants? Because they've got the leafcutter ants, and you can like watch them build their little structures and stuff. It's sweet.
Yeah. Okay, so we go. Okay,
there's a butterfly sanctuary.
Yep.
Too.
Yes.
We have the
That's
butterfly
actually really
gardens. That's out by Butchart, right?
And there's pelicans, or not pelicans. There's flamingos there too.
There's one flamingo there. They also just like everything's just free roaming in there. So like I was just walking beside a turtle. It was great.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
It's a cool little spot. Yeah.
Yeah, it is right. It's just next to Bouchard Gardens, like on the road there.
Yeah. Okay, so we could do Miniature World, Bug Zoo, Butterfly Gardens. That's a fun one. That's like getting all 3 of the big ones there.
Yeah, I think your adult day camp job is actually a job you can apply for as the concierge at any hotel in Victoria. So far.
Yeah. And then you do like the Skywalk, Butchart Gardens,
I
and
still have not done high tea.
I was just gonna say and high tea at the Empress.
Yeah.
That is an expensive fucking
thing.
day.
That's what. Yeah.
That is like. I would guess, God, doing all 3 of those in one day would probably cost upwards of like $250 to $300 per person.
If you want to pad
It's
out the
not
schedule, you can do the I don't know if you can do it in the spring or fall or winter, but definitely in the summer you can get the tours of the legislature, which are kind of sweet.
Yep.
And I don't think they charge for that.
No, they
I think
don't.
you just
I'm
line
pretty
up.
sure you just line up
Yeah.
and head in. You can also, like, I'm pretty sure that's a part of it is just a public building that you can just walk into.
Right, but they like your tax dollars are paying for like actors to like tell you about the place. So you
Sure.
might as well
Yeah,
wait for
yeah,
them to do their
yeah.
spiel. Yeah.
Do you have like okay, so those are obviously like the big name ones.
Yeah.
Is there like a hidden gem that you would like recommend to somebody who's visiting that you would like that is not food related?
A hidden gem, not food related, like something to do in Victoria.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like. It's simple, but you need a car, and that's just the big drive around the water. That
like on Dallas.
Yeah, like you basically start get into downtown. You go around James Bay, all along Dallas, up through Oak Bay, into the uplands, Vic. Like it's just like a really pretty drive, especially on like a nice spring or summer day. Which I take every guest who comes into Victoria for anything, primarily PPR guests, but even if they're not here for a PPR and we have an hour, I'll go take them on this drive. Ashley and I probably do this drive like once a month, just because it's a nice way to just unwind, listen to music, and drive around. But again, you need a car.
If you don't have a car, you can get kind of the same experience just going to Beacon Hill Park. Like, not everybody hears about that because, if you're from out of town, you might have heard about Bouchard Gardens, which is nice. It's beautiful and, really well kept and, maintained and everything. But you can get a free big walk through a park and look at pretty flowers experience.
Yeah.
Just
by
downtown.
Going. Yeah. 100%.
I love seeing people's reactions to, we just have peacocks that just sort of walk around.
Yeah, man. They're just hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what other hidden I don't really know any
It's not like God tier or anything, but I really like bringing people to Quasars. I think it's
Quasars
it's fun little arcades that's under in like a cool alley that you go down like a staircase to get to, and it's a nice little arcade.
I've only ever been there once when they first opened. I should go back.
I took my kids there yesterday, actually.
Oh, really?
My daughter only wants to play the claw machine, but she managed to get through the experience of claw machine with a more mature, more seasoned attitude than any other time I had gone before. I've brought her to places that have claw machines and let her have some spending money on the claw machine or whatever other game she wants to play several times in the past, and it's usually turns into a screaming, crying meltdown. But yesterday she was just like, okay, I spent all the money that you gave me and my brother. Can I dig into my allowance too? And I was like, yeah, you can. He's like, okay, I want to. Okay. And then at the end of that, and it took 3 minutes for her to spend twice as much money as I planned to give them or whatever. At the end of that, she's like, okay, I'm good.
Good.
I don't need to try again.
More money. Yeah.
I realize this hard. Yeah. It's after tilting at my windmill, I can go home now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But Quinn likes to play pinball. He's so bad at it. But I've managed.
Pinball's hard.
I've managed not to say that out loud in front of him.
That's an expensive one to be bad at.
Yeah.
So as long as he doesn't watch this show, which he shouldn't, because they shouldn't be in front of screens right now. Then we're good. But yeah, I managed to stand over his shoulder and watch him spend $5 on pinball or whatever, and I was just like, you just gotta. I didn't say anything. I managed not to say anything. I'm fairly proud of myself. I'm low-key bragging to the other millennial dads here. But I was just like, buddy, you just got to wait until after it lands on the flapper to hit it. You got to wait until it's near the end of the flapper, and then you can get more power, and then you can get it out of there. And even just spamming it, he did enjoy himself, spend some time, kept the ball going for a while.
Yeah.
So.
TXC2 asking, isn't there a castle on the island? There is. There's Craig Derrick Castle.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's it's a one and done thing.
Yeah.
I have been there. I've actually back during my old job, I did work in that building.
You can show up and just take photos in front of it for free.
Yeah, you can just hang. Yeah, or you can pay money and go inside, and it's cool. But I don't think it's
they'll rent it to you to have a wedding there, but you're not allowed to dance.
Yeah. Is that true? I think we also looked at...
I mean, it was when I was looking at wedding venues.
I'd have to confirm with Serge and Graham, but I think that was a possible location for Friday nights.
Oh, we probably did the legwork on it,
we looked into, and it was just going to be way too much money.
Right.
But I think for the house, Wheeler's house and Friday nights, I think we looked at the possibility of Craig Derrick Castle as a location, which would have been incredible, but would have been an enormous amount of the money we raised.
If everybody who's seen Friday Nights goes back and watches it again 1,000 times each, then the next season of Friday Nights we can put in the Empress Hotel. That can be Wheeler's new place or whatever.
We also have we have a decent museum. The current the music exhibit I found to be a little boring.
Oh, okay. It's not the best one you've seen.
yeah.
I actually haven't been in like the last 12 months. I don't think so. I haven't seen this one.
It's
so.
got like a lot of revamps, and like the mainstay areas, like the Canadian history sort of ones, and like the dinosaur ones and whatnot, and the flora and fauna ones are really really good. Okay. I went when my parents visited like 2 or 3 weeks ago or months ago, and it was a good time. So museum fun too.
Yeah, museum is quite good.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like we've done our duty.
Yeah, there you go.
City of Victoria,
Okay.
where's our big bag of money?
Right?
Oh, man. All right. You want to play a game?
I love games.
So we've played this a couple times on the show, and it's one of my favorite daily games. Although I don't play it daily. I generally only play it here on the show because I like playing it with friends and chat. But it's called Time Guesser.
Yes.
Are you familiar with this game?
Time Guesser also serves the purpose of filling space while you're waiting for someone to show up to play Valorant, so you have the right number of people. So I've played it in that context. I haven't ever actually like loaded it myself, but I've like looked at a Discord screen share of Time Guesser and tried to like help. And while being in a call with some number of other people, I figured out that Time Guesser is a cool game that I am bad at. So,
well, don't worry, we're very good at it.
Okay,
so
great.
We're gonna play today's Time Guesser. And so, for anybody who doesn't know, if you know what GeoGuessr is, kind of along the same vein. GeoGuessr being it'll just drop you on a random Google Street View. I see what they've done here.
Okay.
They'll drop you on a random Street View, and you have to guess where in the world you are. Time Guesser is similar in the sense that it's still you're still using the Google Maps here. Or wait, is that Apple Maps now?
It is Apple Maps. Yeah.
Oh,
weird.
Fancy.
Oh,
okay.
Apple got the deal.
Yeah, got the deal of the century. All right. So what we're going to get is 5 images of somewhere in the world between the year 1900 and 2026.
Okay.
We have to guess what year the photo was taken, and we have to guess where in the world it came from.
Okay.
So here is our first image.
Yep.
I'm guessing it was taken on March 17th some year.
Yeah, good guess.
So now what we got to do is zoom in and try to figure some stuff out.
There's a sign
There
for
is
a leprechaun
the Leprechaun Museum
on Jervis
on
Street.
Jervis Street.
Yeah.
No parking. Wait, what does the no parking sign say? No parking. AM or Bith at. Wait, what?
Am Arbith.
I believe that this is Gaelic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like we're probably in Dublin or
so
Belfast, right?
so we're somewhere in. Yeah. Okay.
Like those are major cities in Ireland.
They got Ireland on the hat there. So
Right? We've got Irish scarves.
She's having a great time.
There's a sign for a leprechaun museum. Like, would any other country have that?
I mean, Chicago.
Okay.
They do literally.
Am Arbith parking sign, Chicago, Illinois.
No, just for funsies.
No, you're good. You're good.
But that being said,
I want to say this is a major city in Ireland.
This is no okay. Look at the speed sign at the back there, the 30. So
Yeah.
we're in the Europes.
Okay.
So this
I
is,
appreciate your time guesser technique, though.
yeah. So this is definitely going to be. Oh, did I say? Yeah, I meant Boston or Chicago. Doesn't Chicago do the river, or is
Chicago
that Boston?
does the river. Yeah.
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 Yeah, Chicago likes the thing. Okay, so there's a cell phone. So and that's a newish looking cell phone.
Well, is that a?
Oh, that's a headphone jack.
Oh, headphone jack
Yeah.
in the cell
Headphone
phone.
jack.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So this must be at least 10 years old.
Right?
I mean, to be fair, they do still make. And you
Also,
could be-
people look happy, so I was going to say pre-2016.
Is there anything else that we could go by here? Like that guy has a good-looking camera, but like that camera could be from today or it could be from 20 years ago.
Those glasses, like the white glasses, are probably on the right. Sorry, the lady with the toque. Yeah, those glasses might be like a certain year giveaway if you know, because I think that's like a particular style.
There are a lot less phones in hands.
The
which
make
is
of these fake
interesting.
hats. There's another phone though. Yeah.
Oh,
this might be 2010s.
Wait, is that like an old iPhone?
I think so.
That looks like an older iPhone. I actually do like an early like 2010 to 15 range.
Yeah, do you want to go like 2011, 2012?
I think I like 2012. I think that's pretty good.
And then which city in Ireland?
I'm going to guess like Dublin.
I think Dublin.
So the way that we generally do this is or the way that I tend to think of it, unless there is something definitive pointing towards a particular city,
Yeah.
you always go with the big city.
Sure.
Because it's just statistically speaking, that's probably where it's going to be.
Now we need to find a place in the city that looks like it could be closed off for pedestrians
There's Jervis
at special events.
Shopping Center.
Oh, damn. Okay.
There's the Leprechaun Museum.
Yeah, okay. So maybe just the corner by the Leprechaun
what's that?
Museum?
Okay, what bridge is down there? Like right there?
Grattan Bridge.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, and it would be...
So it's pointing...
Maybe just the next corner up?
No. I think you're right, James.
Just right on the bridge?
I like the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right.
And then, I like 2012.
Okay. 4 years
No,
off.
wrong bridge!
Wrong bridge! Hilarious.
And it was 2016. It was early 2016.
Still pretty good, though, honestly. Good
Damn.
job.
We did great.
That was really good.
It's okay.
Wrong bridge.
Wrong bridge.
What bridge was it? What street is that? Can you zoom in?
9288 out of 10,000, though, right?
It's really good.
I don't know if I can actually... Oh, yeah. No. O'Connell Bridge.
Damn.
Okay.
Way
By
more.
the McDonald's.
No!
Should have known.
McDonald's. All right.
Oh.
Okay.
damn.
We got a lot of red hats.
This is some. Ooh, look at those. Oh, damn! Look at that face. So, number one, look at the skis and the poles.
Yeah.
That is some.
We're pre-80s here, right?
I feel like we're 70s.
But we have a color photo.
Yeah,
so-
but that doesn't. That I mean, that could be. Oh yeah,
It could be AI. What is this?
No. What
is
can you
this sign?
make any of that out?
It doesn't appear to be written in English.
No.
Maybe. But it is using.
There's a lot of S.
It's not Cyrillic, right? Like it's.
It is. It's like actual.
It's regular Arabic
letters.
characters or whatever, or
Yeah.
English letters. Yeah. Romantic character. What's the name of our alphabet? Romantic alphabet or whatever.
I don't know.
Okay, so like it could be Italian. It could be.
Swiss.
German. Could be Swiss. Could be French.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I see Saint Antonio.
Could be Spanish.
Saint
at the end
Antonio.
there.
There's
Okay.
no. Is there any like? There's that one big banner flag.
Yeah, like is this northern Switzerland?
Ooh, what's the side of that building say?
House Bert.
Okay.
Okay, I like maybe going somewhere in the
Germany.
Germanys.
Are we in the Alps?
Or like Swiss.
Yeah, it could be like.
Yeah, I mean, could
So
definitely be.
so Switzerland is like
Austria is a good
northern German and southern French, right? Like ish,
one. Yeah,
basically. So you can have like German signs in Switzerland.
yeah, 100%.
Or Germany, obviously.
yeah,
could be
or
Germany.
I mean, yeah,
Or Austria.
Austria
yeah.
is I like Austria as well.
Yeah.
Actually.
And then, yeah, which decade are we feeling here? Can we look at the clothes more closely?
Sure.
yeah.
Anyone's clothes really? Yeah.
I mean, like that guy's rocking a cigarette. It looks like. I don't know
is
what
this
these
the
clothes
60s or the
are.
70s?
This feels 70s.
Okay.
And it feels
70s.
late 70s. Like I feel like we're pushing into the 80s
Maybe,
here.
okay, maybe it's
with these
80s.
colors?
It's the early 80s. Okay. I guess like, we think of 80s fashion in like America.
Yeah, I mean,
we think of it as like being like a
this
prominent part of the 80s, but like,
Yeah, I don't think it. I like what chat's saying is like I don't think it can be 80s based on the fact that things are still like wood.
Yeah,
Right, like-
I think this is 70s. Some people in chat are saying 50s. I have a hard time buying that, but also like it's tricky. As Nelson was just saying, going off of European fashion is tricky for us because the European fashion is quite a bit different,
Right.
And generally quite a bit more ahead.
This looks like a Canadian ski hill in the 70s. We want to guess, right?
Like I mean, yeah, like if you told me this was
Actually-
like somewhere in Canada in 1977, I'd be like, sure. I believe you.
Right. Okay. But in the 70s too, like didn't we have more nylon winter wear already in the 70s? Like it wasn't the same colors as it was in the 80s, but like you get like some bright yellow or white or whatever like winter jackets. Maybe like 60s or 50s is a better guess.
I mean, I
No
like,
one has any synthetics on at all.
Yeah,
right?
I
They're
like
all
going
wearing cotton and
maybe
wool.
60s then, early 60s. Oh, and again, this is where Ben just shines. He'll somehow
okay.
just no-scope the ski hill.
Now it's too much pressure.
Yeah, we need to find House Kraut or whatever, right? Is that what it was?
House Kraut.
What is it? What's the sign?
House Bert.
House Bert. Sorry.
House Kraut. I don't know. I like it. It's currently at 62. I'm okay with going with 1962.
Okay.
And we'll be happy to have the egg on my face when it's like 1953.
Okay, so you said 60.
I like 62.
Oh, okay.
I like where
Just
it is.
leave it there?
I
Okay.
like 1962.
And then are you doing an Austrian, German, or Swiss hill?
I'm looking in Austria.
I like Austria. I like Austria.
Okay,
I think
all right.
Austria is kind of fun.
I'm thinking like, I mean, I don't know where Saint, what was it? Saint something.
Antonio?
Yeah.
Is that a city? Oh, this does
I don't know. Maybe it's just a guy. Maybe there's a sign pointing to him. It's like, oh, the saint lives over there.
I mean, this is like
go to his
in
house.
the mountains. This is a national park. They probably do like skiing in national parks, right?
Yeah, I could see that.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Huh. The Kitzhorn?
Love it.
Kitzsteinhorn? Is that still in Austria? Yeah.
Send it. Wait, you don't want to go to Innsbruck?
Innsbruck.
Maybe this is the closest ski hill to Innsbruck. Innsbruck seems like it's like LRR coded, right? Because it sounds like Innsbruck.
That's true.
Correct. That's very true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let's go in here. I can't really go in any further.
No.
Sure.
So maybe somewhere that's got like,
A building?
yeah, this is just a big ass mountain. Okay. I'm gonna not get too lost in the weeds here. I'm just gonna fire it off like it's not speaking to me. There's Saint Jakob.
Is there any amount of like Googling you're allowed to do in the
No,
spirit of the
I mean
game?
it's
No?
kind of like
Okay.
obviously it's up to you however you want to. Wait, are we still in Austria?
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Let's do like. I'll go here.
Innsbruck hosted a Winter Olympics.
All right.
Eh?
Go for it.
Okay.
7 years off.
1955.
God, we were
Okay.
not that. Okay, so it was in the 50s. Congratulations. Twitch chat was right.
Yeah.
But we got Austria right, at
Yeah.
least.
Oh, it's like over here.
We were definitely a little off on there. But hey, you know what? Still not bad.
191 kilometers is really good. That it basically
Still-
is no scoping.
That's pretty damn good.
and yeah, it is close to Innsbruck.
Yeah.
All right.
Neat. Saint Anton
Whoa.
am.
Wait. Oh. What,
It's Saint Anton am Arlberg. That's okay. That's what it's called.
what did I opened like a dual wielding?
Yep.
weird.
It looks
tab?
like you opened
Nice.
I
split.
didn't know that was a thing. Cool. All right.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. What the heck? Okay,
Okay,
so
some
America.
fancy.
I see an American flag, and what's the other flag on the right there?
Mexico. Let's do it.
Korea?
Oh.
I'm not sure if it's Mexico.
Japan.
It's kind of so yeah. The Korean flag is like, it's got an octagon, right? Or like it's got like the 8 yin yangs around a circle or something like that.
Yeah.
Am I
Is this,
right?
is this like a Vietnam thing?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
What's
But the building, I don't know. Could be like in Washington, right? No.
It's a court
It's a court
martial.
martial,
I like
right.
that. It's a ooh. What's it? Is it the map on? Yeah. What's that? No, that's not. That's not wildly helpful.
It is a map of a coastal place.
Yeah.
A lot of folks saying the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is there?
Yeah, I mean, I have no indication of like.
This one's pretty hard.
It's a military court, hey?
Wait, what's written on the photo at the top there?
Oh.
Oh.
Well.
Foreign policy government criminals, Japanese. Of war criminals, Japanese.
Okay.
So it's 1945.
Oh, wait, is there 2283?
There is this
Whoa.
22
220583.
Like
so
May
like
22nd,
May
1983.
22nd, 1983?
Yeah.
I guess that's possible.
Or I don't think that's the date. I don't think this is 1983.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
No,
a date.
that
I
would-
don't think
that would
that's a
be
date.
right.
I don't think that can be. Yeah.
Yeah. This is not 83. Yeah. for
August
sure.
3rd, 2205. That's pretty funny, Evil Bad Man. That also looks like a file number, right? 8 digits? I don't know. So, okay, I don't know how you figured out Philippines, but maybe that is where there were trials for Japanese war
Oh, what
criminals
is
after
that?
World War II.
Oh, Signal Corps, U.S. Army. Okay. What is that in the photo? Like, what is that? A sign?
Probably just like a little stamp.
It's so yeah.
It's a stamp on the photo.
It's a
yeah,
stamp
it's not,
on the
that's
photo,
not
right?
like-
It's not
like-
in
it's not
the
in the
photo.
photo.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's a mark. Okay, so we're guessing this is post World War II, right? Or are we guessing it's post some other conflict if it has to do with
Yeah, I
court martialing?
probably the 1940s or 50s.
Like how long does it take to get? Yeah, like Jaded Singh saying maybe 46, and my first guess was 45, but like these things take a long time.
Yeah, but like
right?
where it has to be. So some people are saying somewhere in the Philippines.
There's Philippines or Japan, so I mean, like we're in kind of that.
Yeah.
zone.
I mean, if
Yeah, I like. We need to address how cool this lady.
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Oh, damn.
Looks.
Yeah, is that like the judge or is that like a witness stand or something?
the
Stenographer,
stenographer,
probably.
it looks like she's
Stenographer.
taking notes,
Nice. Just another day.
but
of work for her.
but like handwritten notes. That should be giving us. That should give us a clue. When did they introduce the like tippy tappy thing?
I don't know.
All right, let's go somewhere in the Philippines in, let's say, 1947.
Okay. Do you want to do like Manila 1947?
Sure.
Sure. I'm into it.
Yeah. Just look for a U.S.
Just be like, some kind of
Base,
embassy,
an embassy.
if possible, or like a courtroom. Yeah,
I mean, there's like a hangar.
Manila's tough. Manila's like a huge town. Like, it's I watched. Who was it? I want to say Gate Nerd. Someone's recent short video on the geography of why things are where they are, and like. Yeah, Philippines is a really interesting place that's unlike others on Earth. Just all these, so many islands.
Yeah.
And, also like, I don't know, it seems like kind of similar challenges to, maybe they're not that similar, but it makes me think of the Netherlands in terms of like trying to manage the land. Like,
Sure.
a lot of work. But yeah.
Looking at it, if you. Oh, Jesus, I'm on. It's having both the same thing on in a window on Chrome and the same thing on OBS sometimes throws me off.
Sorry, yeah.
Controlling. But yeah, I think this actually, the look of that matches up with
Oh, the map.
the map of.
It might be a map of
Manila.
Manila.
Oh, cool.
Like you are
Oh,
here
yeah.
on a big
Yeah,
button.
I was looking to see if there was like
That's
a you
funny.
were here.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a big red sticker. Like you're in a mall. Where's J.C. Penney? Right?
Let's do. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I think what were we saying? 1940,
46, 47?
47. Let's go 47.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
All right, here we go.
2
Oh
years
my
off.
God, it
Where's
was
45.
Oh, let's go.
Incredible.
A session
2.3
of the
kilometers.
post-World War II Japanese war crimes trials in Manila, where a German Jewish refugee is testifying about an incident during the trial of a Japanese lieutenant general. Great location guess.
Killed it on the location.
Pretty good on the year as
45
well.
was my
I'll take
first
great.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said 45.
The fact
at the
that it
beginning,
just they went right into it. Damn.
really appreciate the writing that wasn't completely cropped. Thank you, Time Guesser.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. 2 rounds left.
Is this
what is
the
this?
wall?
Is this the wall?
It looks like it might be the wall.
The wall. Red Army go home. Well,
Oh, maybe this is the Soviet Union. Maybe this isn't Germany. Freedom for Baltic. I mean, no, wait, no. The Red Army that was the controlling power.
Would they be
on the east side?
Would there
right?
be this much like English on there?
I
There
don't.
could be because there was all kinds of people in West Germany, right?
But then that's not.
Oh wait. I was just thinking that was. Never mind.
What's the what?
I'll
Is
just
that?
be 2 seconds.
You're good. Yeah. What is
Oh,
that?
Canada.
Oh. Peace sign. That's pretty hard to make out.
MAZH. Mazg.
Maza. 1991 on the bricks there.
Yeah. This feels like way too.
I don't know. Some people are saying Lithuania.
Oh.
What's the deal with? I don't know what I am uneducated in the ways of this then because
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure.
So
91 would date it after the Berlin Wall. Yes, that is correct.
gosh, the Baltics is a huge blind spot in my geographical knowledge. It's to the west of Russia. Gotcha. So it'd be here-ish.
It's
there.
there it is.
Lithuania. Okay.
All right.
Could not tell you the capital. I'm gonna guess that it's Kaunas. What are we thinking though?
So we're not doing Berlin, hey?
No,
Okay.
we're the flag is similar to the Latvian flag. A couple people in chat have been saying this is in Lithuania.
Okay.
They are beside each other. So.
Near the sea. Vilnius is the capital apparently.
Yeah.
I don't.
Not Riga.
That's Latvia.
Yeah.
And so was this also Cold War era? Did the is it the 80s in?
I mean, I
kind of
think
extended
so.
Soviet Union or
You can
whatever?
actually see 1991 on the wall there. So
Interesting.
this could be in the early 90s.
I mean, I see 2 9s and a 1, but I'm not convinced that that's someone writing the year, you know?
It's true.
But yeah, I'm not sure about this woman's outfit and being from Lithuania, what that tells us.
You think it's just 991? Well, so you can see that there's a stone covering. See that? Yeah, the
Okay.
one would be covered.
Okay.
So I'm making an assumption there.
But also, when you're building a big wall to block off part of a city, Berlin's the only place where I'm familiar with that having happened.
Yes, but I agree, but I don't know.
According to chat, Lithuania attempted to break away from Soviet Union in '91.
I feel like we're getting free Google tips from the Merrycat, but that's okay. Berlin is the only city with walls. Okay.
All right. Well, let's go with somewhere in the capital here.
Okay. All right. Do you want to guess
And
Vilnius in 1991?
I think we just go 91, unless somebody has a better suggestion.
Why would they build a random wall? I guess it'd be like.
Well, maybe like Berlin, there were other towns that got split in half in the
Yeah. I mean,
post World War II.
Hmm.
It's because like the Soviets had an interest here, but so did the Allied power. Or, I don't know. Sorry. War.
Let's see.
Was there a civil war?
I can tell you right now that this is not a part of the world, and
Museum of Occupations and Freedom Rights.
well, there we go.
I'm gonna
Definitely
go-
pick a
Yeah,
a
right, I
street.
like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Spot on.
Wow.
Oh,
It
It
was-
was 1991. Okay.
It was Latvia, not
It was
Lithuania.
Latvia.
Yeah.
But we got it spot on, so we were right there.
Nice.
Not bad, not bad. I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I will say that I. This is definitely not something that I learned about
Yeah.
in school.
Me neither.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh,
Jesse
interesting.
Jackson, 88.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Which town are we stumping for president?
1988.
It's definitely the States.
It's definitely the States.
He's on the back of a train?
Uh,
I'm gonna say like New Hampshire.
Oh, NH
Yeah.
for New Hampshire.
That,
Independent labor systems.
or that might say North something right there too.
Okay.
Welcome.
It's winter.
It is winter.
And they have
I love
like
elections.
his
They always
scarf.
have elections
God.
on November.
Yeah, the
5th,
piano
right, or
key
whatever?
scarf?
Or-
That's the most
so-
80s. I mean, that's what it looks like. This most
Yeah.
80s nonsense. God, this is a great photo.
Is this?
Yeah.
Do you think this is January in an election year, or did Jesse Jackson's campaign like not really get going until the summer, and so this would have to be like just before election day, like voting day or whatever, like November 1st or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if this is a major city, and I also don't know anything about New Hampshire.
Yeah,
It's
I
part
mean,
of New England, right? It's a colony, right? It's an early colony.
because New Hampshire and Iowa, fight first on the primary. So this could be
Okay.
sometime in.
Oh.
It's true. This could actually be sometime in '87.
Okay.
Okay. But I think I like going with 88, just on the safe side. Yeah, I mean, it's not.
Yeah, I'm curious if this is like North something.
Right.
Yeah. Again, I mean, I think probably Manchester is probably a
Yeah.
reasonable guess.
We got a big old train track somewhere that I can work with.
Several.
I think these are highways.
Oh, darn. Okay.
This might be a train. I think this might be a train, or it's a tunnel.
Okay.
North Conway is iconic. I don't know what that is. Bridge Street. It's hard to tell what is like an actual train.
Yeah.
This week on Checkpoint. What is a train?
What is a train, really? That's an airport.
Yeah.
Usually it has like a nice crosshatch to it, but like...
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be in like some station or.
I mean, it
town,
could also
right?
be
Like, we
gone.
could- yeah, exactly.
Um.
Back in the 80s when the United States
Yeah.
had infrastructure.
All right. Well, I think you're just gonna have to no scope it.
The train runs along the river in downtown, according to Electric Claire.
Go to Home Depot.
Perf.
Riversdale Ave, maybe.
Love it.
Find an apartment building named Railway Station.
There you go.
That's what used to be there.
Arms Park, the Two Moons Cafe. Okay, all right. Let's do Manchester Community College. I'm just trying to see if there's like a labor
Right.
thing
Yeah.
along the river, maybe. All right. Heritage Park, that seems
Perfect. Yes.
kind of like what this is. Let's go like, I don't know, there.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Here
we're
we
doing
go.
88?
You're happy with
Yeah.
88 or do you want to do 87?
I like 88.
Let's do 88.
I mean, it says 88. Just go with it.
Nice.
88 spot
90
on.
kilometers. Oh, it's next town
It was much
Oh.
higher though.
over. Oh, okay.
Way
Damn, it
higher.
was in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
What the hell? Where is this?
It does look like a Plymouth.
Oh, damn it. Waving supporters from a train during a campaign stop in Plymouth. The 1988 U.S. election was ultimately won by George H.W. Bush.
Womp.
Womp.
Womp womp.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
We did pretty good.
Yeah.
What was our final score? Hey, you know what?
It's pretty good.
Over 45,000 is damn impressive.
Does it show you your percentage on the day or whatever, or only the like top leaderboard? All time?
If you like sign in and stuff, I'm sure you could probably see it. But hey,
Yeah, 90%. That's an A.
90%.
Yeah.
There you go. We're passing.
that's better than I ever did.
You know who's not feeling 90%? My kid who called from. That was the call I got. It was from their camp.
I flew up.
Yeah.
Dad.
Pretty
I
much.
flew up.
Yeah. They're hoping I can go pick them up early.
All right.
Are you guys gonna be okay?
Yep.
Okay.
You gotta
Tune in next Good Morning Moonbase for hopefully a guest who stays the entire time. I had a great time. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Bye, Nelly.
Well,
Send Matt in here.
I mean, we could just do this too.
That's true. Well, you made a game, so let's bring somebody because what's the game? Oh, yay, chest. You live in my chest.
Yeah, that's current too. After all, we manifested Krang in Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
So sorry, or you're welcome, depending on how online you are.
Yeah. All right. Hey, our new guest is here.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going, Matt?
I'm chilling.
You chilling?
I was editing and then I'm not now.
What are you working on?
I am working on a thing called Elder Dragon Social Club.
That's exciting. That's exciting.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering.
Is your dog here?
No, she's at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I saw her here yesterday.
Yeah, that was I think the last day that she was on opiates.
I wish I was on opiates.
Okay.
Good reaction. Good reaction.
Okay.
So I brought you in here because Ben made a game.
Oh,
And so
not because Nelson had to leave.
Well, also because Nelson had to leave,
Okay.
but I wanted to play Ben's game with somebody. So we're gonna play with you, Ben. What's the game you made up today?
Well, how's everybody's movie knowledge feeling?
Uh-oh.
What type of
These are fairly well-known movies.
well-known movies of like the last 5 years, or well-known movies of like the last 40 years?
I would say within the last 40 years.
Okay, then I feel like I could be okay at this.
Yeah.
Great.
So there'll be some new ones, some old ones.
Okay.
So this is a movie-ish quiz, but what's going to happen is I'm going to give you those movies in the form of emojis.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to supply one emoji at a time.
Okay.
And whoever guesses it first, I guess, is the winner.
Okay.
For that. So I've got a couple here.
Love it.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to do it. I think we're good. All right. So 1 second here. All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
your first emoji.
Thor?
You are correct.
Matt, get out of here. I don't want you here anymore.
The rest of them was
No,
going to
no.
be this.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay.
Oh, is he single?
Damn it. Okay. Matt's got 1
Alright,
point.
I was
okay.
like, James will get this one first because
Damn
he's the
it.
Marvel man.
Damn it.
You're Marvelman.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, number 2. Matt's got a point.
Running Man.
Nope.
Forrest Gump.
You are correct. It was going to be this.
Get your head in the game.
That's incredible, man.
Man Tree Man.
Run, Forrest, Run.
Yeah.
That's very cute.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. God damn it.
Okay. All right. Number 3.
Matilda.
Nope.
I swear to God, if you had been like, oh my God.
If only.
I mean,
You can each have a guess per emoji.
God, it's just a woman. Pretty Woman.
Nope.
This could be so many things.
Yeah.
I should have said correct just for comedies. I should have. All right. Next one.
like a swap. Oh, Freaky Friday.
Oh, James got there.
You got there a second before I did.
Yeah, there you go. That's the
You saw me going,
Yeah.
Woman recycle.
woman recycle.
Everybody's favorite movie. All right. Okay, I got a point. Feeling
All
good. Feeling good.
2-1.
Yep.
Okay, next movie.
Snakes on a plane.
Nope.
Indiana Jones.
Nope.
Okay.
Next emoji.
The Jungle Book.
You are correct, Matt. The final one was going to be that.
Damn it.
Oh, okay.
We bought a zoo. That's a good one.
That's also a good one, yeah. All right. Well done. Matt is up 3-1. Okay, next we're starting to get into some more interesting ones here. All right.
Happy Gilmore.
You are correct, sir.
Let's go.
And yeah, the ones you get, you beat me to.
The rest of the emojis for this, by the way, are very good.
Oh, those are so good. Yeah, that's great.
My dad put that movie on so many times when we were a kid. It was that and Terminator 2.
I mean, those are two good movies to put on.
Yeah.
They're fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So 3-2.
3-2.
James making that comeback. First emoji.
Wedding Singer.
Nope.
This American Idol. I don't know.
All right. Next emoji.
Microphone star.
Mamma Mia.
Nope.
Almost Famous.
Nope. Next emoji.
A Knight's Tale.
Nope. Although, shout out to one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
I
I need to rewatch that one.
James?
don't know.
All right, I got one more emoji for this one that I think will blow it wide open.
Star, cross swords.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
You are right. Yes.
Damn it.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
4-2 for Matt.
Yeah. Woo. I was about to say Tenacious D.
Yeah, that also works for this, I think, too.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. First emoji.
That's a man.
About a boy.
No.
James and the Giant Peach. I don't know.
But also one of my favorite movies. All right. Second emoji.
Back to the Future.
Nope. But they do kind of, I get where you're going with that.
I said Up.
Oh, no.
Cat.
All right. I think this one will blow it wide open.
Cat.
Someone in chat's already gotten it.
I'm not looking.
Yeah, no looking at chat.
Oh, Willy Wonka.
Yes.
Chocolate Factory.
You are correct. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
A Willy Wonka?
William Wonka.
Now, which one? The original?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, the one that he only really cares about one of his 4 grandparents.
Yeah. I like the ticket. That's cute.
Yeah. All right. Next. I think this one's going to be difficult for
Okay.
you. Mainly because it also starts with a boy.
About a boy.
No.
James and the Giant Peach.
No. All right. Second emoji.
Boy.
Home Alone.
A Christmas Story.
No.
Damn.
But you're going in the right direction, I think. I like how someone in chat is y'all never picked your main grandparent.
Ooh.
Terminator 2.
No.
No. Okay.
A boy, a gift, a captain,
Or policeman.
or a policeman.
All right, chat's got it.
I'm just thinking like the bouquet box with the shotgun in it.
Yeah. I see where you're going.
Yeah.
James?
I don't know.
Okay, next.
Die Hard.
No.
Oh, oh God, is that animated?
You're on the right track, James.
Say the word, James.
Polar Express.
Yes, you
Oh,
are
thank
correct.
God.
It is the Polar Express.
Okay.
Never saw
Oh, the
that.
train definitely would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
next one. This one's interesting.
That movie about Freddie Mercury.
No.
I'm gonna go with Catch Me If You Can.
No.
Damn it.
You're both incorrect. All right.
Okay.
Next one.
Dirty Dancing.
No.
Oh, Saturday Night Fever.
No.
Damn.
Next emoji.
What the heck? Is that a barrel?
A red barrel.
A red barrel? Dancing, red barrel.
Another dancing movie. I'm gonna say like Footloose.
Nope.
Dancing, a big barrel.
Dance, oil, illusion.
No! I don't know. Grease.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah!
I was gonna do. Yeah, it's supposed to be grease, and then yeah.
Oh, the oil is.
Yeah,
oh, that's
it's
good.
Grease lightning.
I
Yeah.
thought you were describing the emoji there, not the
Let's
name.
go. Oh, man. Hell yeah.
All right. Next one.
Back to the Future.
You are correct.
Son of a.
It's a clock, which means it represents time.
Yeah.
All right. I got two more.
Okay.
First emoji.
Avatar of Fire and Ash.
Nope.
Damn.
That movie about the sentient fire.
Nope.
Okay. Next.
It was a thriller. Fire in a truck.
Fast and the Furious.
Nope.
Damn.
Roxanne, because I think it had a scene in a fire hall.
Nope.
Okay. Guitar.
I will not be getting this one.
Fire truck.
I guarantee you both know this movie.
I'm going to say Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again.
Nope. Also not the name of a movie.
God, I don't know. A fire and a truck and a guitar. I got nothing. Give me another emoji. Oh.
Death.
Or
a skull. What is the name of that one where it's like the joke band and they turn it up to 11?
Spinal Tap?
Spinal Tap.
Nope.
Okay.
Is this Mad Max?
You are correct. sir.
Yeah, the skull helped.
Yeah.
Oh, the water. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Waiter.
All
right.
right.
Last one?
Last one. I think this one is tough, but I think you can do it.
So it's a family.
What's a good family movie? Home Alone.
No.
We bought a zoo.
No.
The Incredibles.
You are correct.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, I had a bunch for this one just in case.
Oh,
No,
wow.
Damn.
Okay.
Well done.
Hell yeah.
I stopped keeping track of the
Yeah,
points.
so did I. I think Matt maybe squeaked out. Matt also came away with, I think 3 just snap off
Yeah, the
single snap off emojis.
Yeah,
He
very,
definitely
very
won on
quick.
that front.
GG,
Thank you.
boys.
Thank you.
Good game. Good game.
Yeah, good game, Ben.
Thank you.
All right. Well, now we have a new guest. Matt, what's new with you? What's going on?
So my dog's been going through it.
Yeah.
Several people at the office have had the little TLDRs about it, but she is now menopausal because she got her girl bits out as part of, Bob Barkering it. Being a good pet parent. And during the procedure, there's a slight complication where they clamped her ureter, which is the tube between the bladder and one of the kidneys. And they were like, uh-oh, not supposed to do that.
Oh.
And so we've had a lot of follow-up stuff, thankfully free of charge for us. It's all the vet paying for this.
Freaking hope so.
Yeah. Where the lady's been on a lot of pills. And I think next Sunday we're going in for a final ultrasound just to make sure that she doesn't have to lose the kidney.
Oof. Yeah.
Because it's fine that the clamp happened if the ureter doesn't close.
Right.
But if the ureter closes, then the kidney will just fill up with urine that would pass through the ureter. And you don't want that bursting in our little beast. So
well, that's too bad.
Yeah, but she's doing pretty good. She,
good.
In the last couple days, has actually perked up into her old self. It helps that she's not actively on morphine. But yeah, she's actually eating again. She right now is skinnier than she normally is, and I'm sure you understand how impressive that is.
Yeah, I mean, they're already skinny dogs.
Yeah, made of elbows and all that. What about you, James?
What about I'll talk. My dog might have an ear infection.
Oh, left or right?
Right, I believe. I can't remember. She was fine. She was acting up on Friday night a little bit, shaking her head and favoring one of
out
her
at
ears.
the club.
Yeah, because she goes out clubbing.
Yeah.
Which was unfortunate timing because we went to Vancouver this past weekend and my mom was gonna watch her for the night, and she still did, and she seemed fine. In fact, by Saturday afternoon, she wasn't doing it with her ear anymore. So there's a chance that there was just something stuck in your ear.
Yeah.
And she got it out.
Maybe a little water or something.
Yeah, but it was also I think bugging her a little bit again this morning. So there's a chance that we might have to take her into the vet and get her checked out. But such is the life of owning a dog. To be fair, Jade has been incredibly good on the health front for as long as we've had her, which is almost 14 years now.
That's a full dog life.
Yeah. She's lived an incredibly good, very comfortable life.
Yeah.
With very minor health problems over those years. I think the most that we've had to spend on her in the 13 or 14 years that we've had her is some dental work.
That'll happen.
Yeah, and that's just she's getting old. Teeth start to,
Is she doing the
Not really, no.
No?
No.
Because she hasn't had all her teeth pulled?
No, it's not all of her teeth. Her tongue sticks out of her front mouth a little bit.
She blends.
Because most of her front teeth are gone.
Okay.
But her canines are still there and some of her back teeth. So her hey is not just hanging out of her mouth.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been enjoyable.
That was one of the big hey, watch this when you get a whippet, is their teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Sight hounds, for some reason, just their teeth are one of their problem things.
Yeah.
And so my partner especially has been really on top of yearly dentist visits, basically, descaling them, but just also nightly wiping them down with the dental wipes.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it is nice to have a dog that has not bad breath.
Mm-hmm.
It makes such a difference.
Yep. Yeah. How are your pets, Ben?
My children are perfect and have no problems.
Oh, good.
I don't believe you. Actually,
me, the house full of adopted animals?
I don't believe you about Remy. I feel like Remy is the problem child.
Yeah, he's broken.
Oh, no.
No, I mean, I think they've actually been pretty good. I'm trying to recall if there's been any major sort of things. Whoop, that's the wrong one. No, I think we've been more or less good. I mean, like, besides, every once in a while. The only thing that most recently happened is at one point, Nicole left him at home and she forgot to close the bathroom door. Mm-hmm. And I had just, this is so gross. I had just cleaned out one of the sinks.
Okay.
And so there was like a lot of hair and like sewer goop in one of the garbages, and he just ate all the goop.
Goopy boy.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, so that was a week of that. And, that's how it'd be. But beyond that, they've been great.
God. I know exactly the goop you're talking about.
Yeah, dude.
Because I have a wife who sheds like
crazy.
Dude. Oh my God, it's horrible. I don't know why I am the one who cleans out the sink because it's all of her goddamn hair.
Yeah.
But
you're preaching.
Oh man. Okay. Well,
men have it rough.
Oh man.
Yeah, you have it so much easier being gay, man.
Yeah.
Having a short-haired husband.
Yeah.
Well, the one time that I noticed that, our drain is actually getting a bit clogged now with hair was during lockdown when I grew my hair.
Your hair,
out.
you're really long? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so gross.
And-
okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, hey, look at that. It's 25 after 11. We're coming to the end of the show. So let's, I guess Nelson doesn't get to partake in our what are we enjoying shenanigans today. But Matt, what are you playing, watching, listening to?
I got influenced.
What did you get influenced to do?
I watched Mr. at Bengineering's Twitch stream yesterday, where they were playing a video game called Pocopia.
So now
and
you
then I
own that game?
immediately bought Pocopia.
Did you already have the Switch 2 at least?
The funny thing is, my partner bought a Switch 2 going, oh yeah, I never got around to playing Sonic Adventure 2, and now that I've watched all the Sonic movies, I want to see what that's about, what this Shadow character's about. And Sonic Adventure 2 is not on the Switch or Switch 2.
Okay.
Wait, he bought a Switch 2 before figuring out if the game
was on the Switch
platform?
2?
Yes.
That's insanity.
and then just kept it?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's just been sitting there unused this
Michael.
entire time.
Damn.
Michael.
All right. 1%. Jeez.
Well,
Yeah. So you're finally putting it to use.
And we finally figured out how to transfer games from our Switch to the
Switch 2. Yeah.
So that's working now. But I have been the primary user of that device now with a couple hours in Pocopia.
Okay. But you're enjoying it?
Yeah, I love spitting on things.
Okay.
People love when you spit on things in that game.
Okay.
Right, Ben?
He's not wrong.
Yeah, but he says it in such a weird, gross way.
The thing is, in that game, you're made of goop,
Yep.
and then you goop on things. And then
see?
the other small animals are like, great. I love this.
All right. So, playing the Pocopia.
Yeah.
Ben, what about you?
I've also astonishingly been playing the Pocopia.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been a rotation of Pocopia, Cobblemon, and WoW. But after a long time of making fun of it, well, not making fun of it, but just being like, I really want to play this, but like I can't get involved in it. I have started dabbling a little bit in playing Deadlock with friends.
Deadlock is the new game from Valve.
It's the Valve MOBA.
Third
that's like
person
third-person
MOBA.
shooter kind
Yeah.
of thing. and it's been fun. They've made a number of changes that have sort of eliminated some of the hang-ups that I've been having with it.
Okay.
Like, so I was just like, man, I can't have like another game where I have to like learn all the item sets and like move things. I'm like, that's just too much. But now what you can do is they've literally got like a build browser, and you can be like, I'm playing this guy. Okay, here's a list that says beginner friendly build. You put that in, and then you can click a little button that says, when I get to the shop, auto buy it in a left to right order.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you just walk up to the shop, goes ching, 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 and like gets all that, and you walk away. And you
God.
You do not have to worry about that at all.
Does League have that?
No.
God.
Well, so League has you can make your build, and then you can just click it and queue things up, but you do still have to click and all that kind of jazz.
Okay.
But
that's cool as hell.
Yeah. So it's kind of eliminated the problem. Brady Points in chat is saying they made that for Dota 2 first. Yeah, but the difference between Deadlock and Dota 2 is that Deadlock has interesting characters and Dota 2 doesn't.
Damn.
All the characters are boring and
not
fun to look at, in my opinion. But that was always the thing that I wanted to do for Deadlock. Just has some of the best character design I've seen in a video game in a while.
Cool.
Very
you can't get it, can you? Like it's a closed thing.
Yes, but like it's really easy to get keys.
Okay.
In fact, you can just go to their Discord, and there's a channel that says keys.
Oh, okay.
And people can just give it to it. You
and
just
they're just
need
jangling
an
the
invite.
keys.
Yeah, you literally just need an invite here.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, I have been playing a character named Bebop, who is basically Blitzcrank or Pudge if you're a Dota player.
Okay.
So have you found your Rocksteady?
I'm looking for them. You know, my duo to be.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's been fun. I tried just to not get too hung up on losing or anything like that. It's just been. It's cool. It's a cool game.
Sweet.
It's hard.
Yeah, I think I watched. I might have been Shroud play it. I feel like last year. Like the game has been kind of out and available for a while now, but it's not like like it's in like their own version of early access, I guess.
Yeah, it was very weird. Like they sent out invites to random people.
Okay.
Who didn't sign up for anything.
Okay.
I think because like I don't recall signing up for this.
Yeah.
I just woke up one day. And it said, "Congratulations, you have access to Deadlock." And I went, "What the hell is Deadlock?"
Yeah. I mean, it might just be that you just opt into any Steam games because you have a Steam account.
Yeah, and like it was literally a thing where for that first bit, if you did any journalism or anything on it, you lost your invite.
Oh, interesting.
They were like super litigious with it, too.
Interesting.
It was very strange. Yeah.
All right.
Well.
I have been meaning to check it out, so maybe I should do that. So,
but
I think you might enjoy it more than you'll enjoy League next
week. I think
but we'll see.
Yeah.
Have you been too busy, much like the other man in my life that is roughly your age, playing Diablo 2 Remastered?
No.
God,
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't been busy playing video games at all recently. I kept thinking about getting one of the 3 new games that came with Pocopia, Slay the Spire 2, Marathon. I haven't touched any of those yet. I haven't purchased any of them. I keep thinking about it, but I don't actually do it. I've been mostly reading and gathering the cards I need for this cube I'm building with my free time over the last couple weeks. So I'm getting pretty close to being done the 4th book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. Which has been fun. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I think I'm probably going to take a single book break between finishing 4 and moving on to 5, just because I kind of feel like reading something different for a little bit. But I keep thinking about Pocopia. It's interesting. Of all the games, of the 3 games I just listed, that's the one that I keep coming back to.
Well, they have Pikachu.
That's true. They do have Pikachu.
They have Pikachu.
It is unfortunately also the significantly most expensive version to get into because I don't have a Switch 2, so I need to get one of those first.
Yeah.
But keep playing with the idea.
Waking up in the morning, and then being like, "All right, time to download it for the stream today," and then being like, "That'll be $115, sir." I was like,
"Yeah,
oh my god."
Yeah, but that's kind of that's the big things I've been doing recently. There's some new TV shows that are coming out fairly soon that I'm excited for. For All Mankind is coming back. I really like that show. I continue to watch Scrubs. I think I talked about that last week. It's fantastic. I really enjoy the bring back of Scrubs.
It is really hard to do a revival correctly.
Yeah, and I think they have. I genuinely think they have. So if you were a big Scrubs fan and you've been unsure about the fact that they've brought it back, I highly recommend it. I do not have as high hopes for the return of Malcolm in the Middle, but I am excited to check it out and see where it goes.
This is the first I'm hearing of that.
Yeah. I think like in a couple weeks it comes back. And they have the original cast minus the kid who played Dewey. He retired from acting, I think, years ago.
Okay.
And so they've recast him. But
do you have a favorite and least favorite, like the return of a show situation?
I mean, right now, I honestly think like Scrubs has done the best job of a show that has come back. I'm trying to think of. I
was pretty happy with the Futurama.
Futurama has always,
yeah.
Futurama's always done a pretty good job of keeping it real. I'm trying to remember what else they've done recently.
You and I have one that we shared that we were like.
Which one was that?
It's not like the same show, but How I Met Your Father.
Oh yeah, that show just didn't click in any way for me. No.
Yeah.
The Clone High return was fine. Like that was definitely a show that probably didn't need to. It's the same with the freaking Firefly. Like we're getting more Firefly, but animated. That was the big announcement. That was this big thing that entire cast has been teasing for like the last week and a bit. They finally announced this past weekend that Firefly is coming back in animated form, and I'm like, I guess. I feel like we're coming back to this way too late. Like 15 years ago, sure, but like it's been 20 plus years since the show.
Speaking of like many years ago, I remember hearing that they were going to do a new reboot. Like this is like maybe 2019, and hearing like rumblings about that and thinking, I hope that does well.
Yeah.
Haven't heard anything since.
Yeah.
We're just in a different time now, so the people who remember it have changed. The times have changed.
Yep.
So is it going to land?
Yep. I mean, yeah, like you can ride nostalgia to the bank pretty easily. It's just a matter of whether or not you do it well or not, and some do and some don't.
Yeah.
I do not have high hopes for Firefly though. All right, friends, it's well past the end of the show. Actually, hold on. I want to see if anybody. When I posted my going live notice this morning, I asked for people to turn Good Morning Moonbase into an acronym. Did we get anything good?
GMM?
There's been some incredibly long ones, yeah.
Okay, so a couple people did goofy things. Grand observations of daily musings, otherwise reviewed nightly in nefarious groups, making obscure observations normally brought about so easily.
Oh, you meant the whole thing, not GMM.
Nope, I meant the whole thing. That was pretty good.
That's definitely the best one, I think, from the ones I've seen here. Although I did like the one that was good, ood, de, morning, orning, rinning,
Moonbase, Oonbase, Onbase, Nbase, Base, Ace, CE.
It's also very good.
That's very good. Great or otherwise decent means of readjusting, never inspire nihilist Gurnon. Wait, what does that say? It's Gerontocracies. Meanwhile, other occupants need basic affirmation served elegantly. Okay, that last bit's very good. Anybody hit us up over on the Mastodon? Oh man, I think we have a very clear winner right now.
I like good ood.
That one's also very good, to be fair.
They should have
stuck
stuck in a James somewhere in there, though.
Oh, man. I do love good ood, odd.
Moonbase, on base, and base.
Very good. All right, friends. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. We really do appreciate it. Thanks to Matt for coming in and hanging out here for the last half an hour. When Nelson had to bolt out of here and pick up his sick kid from spring break camp.
Sick kid,
bro.
He flew up.
Yeah.
No.
Ben, thanks for putting together the emoji quiz and doing everything you do as always. And thanks to all of you for hanging out and watching and supporting us over at the Patreon right there, patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun. If you got yourselves a couple bucks a month that you're not already supporting us with and you'd like to, please do head over there. We'd really appreciate it. Of course, you can also become a subscriber here on the Twitch channel, a member of one of our many YouTube channels, or check out store.loadingreadyrun.com for some merchandise that you can check out. And we really do appreciate all the support. Truly and honestly, we could not do what we do here without you, so we really do appreciate it. We'll be back next week with somebody else in that chair. But in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll talk to you all then. Later. Bye.